This is Angel Sarabia, and today we're gonna be mastering the sounds of the M, NG, and the N sound. So this is pretty much what we're gonna be covering in today's session. This is the agenda. So it's gonna be like a short agenda because we only have like from 5 to 7 minutes to complete this tutorial. So it's gonna be the introduction, what are the M, N, and the NG sound, and how to pronounce each individual sound. And at the end, we're gonna have some practice exercises. So let's check it out. So first of all, let's check the introduction. So how we need to know how to improve the pronunciation of these sounds. So the sound of the M, N, and the ng. This is a little bit complicated and a little funny to say it. So we're going to be focusing on your pronunciation and the manners and place of articulation and also the voicing. We're going to check the ability to communicate effectively with native speakers. So that's why it's really important that we need to know how to pronounce each sound individually and properly. Because the proper pronunciation of these sounds will help you sound more natural and confident when speaking English. So we'll learn during this semester that it's not speaking fast, it's speaking properly. So we need to make this sound better. So that's why we're going to be learning what are these sounds. So the sounds M, N, and Ng are known as nasal consonants because they involve airflow through the nasal cavity. That means that when we're producing these sounds, we use the mouth, but also we use the nose, right? So in English, these sounds can be found at the beginning, in the middle, or at the end of the words. Just with the exception with this sound, the sound of the NG, this is only at the end. At the end or in the middle of the words. So the sound NG is represented by the letter of combination NG, and it's relatively rare in the initial position of the English words, right? And mispronouncing these sounds can lead to misunderstandings or difficulties in communication, as they can change the meaning of the words. So it's really important for us if we are learning a different language. So it's really important that we need to produce these sounds properly. So that's why is this video. So let's start with the first sound, how to pronounce the M sound. Manners of articulation, the M is a nasal consonant that is produced with a complete closure of the lips, allowing the air to pass through the nose. This sound, it's really easy for us in Spanish, and also in English, because we have this sound here in Spanish. It's the word or the sound as M. So the place of articulation, it's a bilabial sound, meaning that the closure is made with both lips. So that means that when we're producing this sound, we need to put our lips together. But we don't have to do it like stronger, so we have to do it like slightly, like this. Voicing, it says that M is a voiced sound, which means that our vocal cords vibrate during its production. For example, if we say this sound, and if we put our hands in our throat, we will feel the vibration, right? Let's check some spelling patterns. In English, the letter M generally represents the M sound, but there are a few exceptions, like MN in words such column or autumn. So if you check here, sometimes when we have the MN, we pronounce like regular M, column, autumn. Some interesting facts are that this sound is one of the earliest sounds we learn to produce. For example, when we are babies, that's the first sound that we say. For example, in Spanish we say mama, and it's pretty much the same in English. So let's check some options right here. Let's start with this word. Let's repeat after me. Me. You say, our lips are together. Me. mad, camera, camera, comic, comic, time, time, home, home. If you want to, you can pause the video and you can do it on your own. Now let's move to the second one. The second one is how to pronounce the N sound. So the manners of articulation, N, it's also a nasal consonant produced by placing the tip of the tongue against the alveolar ridge. And this is really important because with this sound, we don't have to put the lips together. So it's a little bit open. And it's alveolar. That means that our tongue, it's pretty much touching the back part of our front teeth. It's like, Place of articulation, it's an alveolar sound, meaning that the closure is made with the tongue against the alveolar ridge. And voicing, it's a voiced sound. Again, all of these are voiced sound. That means our vocal cord vibrates when we are producing this sound. The spelling patterns. In English, the letter N usually represents the N sound. However, there are exceptions, such as the GN in words like num or sign. So even though we have the GN at the beginning, so this is not pronounced like GN sound. It's like num, sign, all right? And some interesting facts that the N sound is the most common consonant sound in English. And we have here some words that I want you to practice with me. Let's start with the first one, no. No. Let's repeat it. Not. Not. Dinner. Dinner. Funny. Funny. Brain. Brain. Learn. Learned. Really good. Let's move to the next one. All right, finally, we need to know how to pronounce the NG sound. So, manners of articulation, this is a nasal consonant produced by raising the back of the tongue to touch the soft part of the palate. It's a little bit complicated because we don't have this sound in Spanish. We have the M sound, we have the N sound, but we don't have this sound. It's like so it's kind of funny. So the place of articulation, it's a velar sound made by creating the closure with the back of the tongue against the velum part of the palate. And again, this is a voicing sound. So it means that our vocal cord vibrates when we are producing this sound. And this is the symbol. So the spelling patterns. In English, the sound G, it's commonly represented by the letter or combination ng at the end of word like sing or long. And some interesting fact is that this sound, it's not present in all languages, and its occurrence it's relatively limited. So that means that, as I mentioned before, that we don't have that sound in Spanish. So the word ink. So you say think, single, singer, sing, king. I know that it's kind of complicated, but I know you can do it. Again, if you want to check the video and you want to do it on your own, let's do it. You can review it and check it and do it as long as you want. And these are going to be some practices. I'm going to read it just once and then you can do it on your own. We have the sounds at the beginning, in the middle, or at the end. So this is the only one that we don't have it at the beginning. So let's start with M. Man, mood, animal, hammer, dream, come, no, nose, pancake, pancake, tennis, tennis, rain, rain, sun, sun, singer, singer, younger, younger, song, song, bring, bring. All right. And that's pretty much it. So that's what I have for you today. So thanks for watching this video. I hope you had learned and enjoy a little bit. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Bye for now.